And
Hi, everybody. Yeah. Poof.
poof. Welcome in to Night Owl Lounge.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Did you see we lost internet for like a split second and came back on? I went, oh.
No, I did not. I didn't see it.
On the tablet, yeah. The little bubble came up and says
Oh.
back connected. And I went, oh, that's not good. So welcome in, everyone. Got a good crowd going. My goodness.
Yeah.
I might as well start off early. Jazz hands. We got Blazer, got Alan Robert, we got Nicole Johnson. Welcome in. We got Tartar Saucer, got Jackie. I got Alan already. Let's see, Cosmic Joe. Clay was in here. Welcome in, Clay. And Heidi popped in real quick and popped out.
She's popping.
Yeah, Heidi Pop is popping. She just popped in and popped out. Maybe she'll be back. So welcome in, everybody. If you hear any weird, strange noises, there's a dog right down there. And she's upstairs. She's barking and barking and barking. So, all right, that's it. She's down here. So she kind of snorts and.
I better turn on.
Does all kinds of weird noises. Snores, snorts. Daryl, welcome in, Daryl.
Welcome.
I don't think I missed anybody. I think I got everybody. Ooh, I just noticed you had an owl shirt on.
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
I uploaded some of the pictures that we took the other night, so I think we'll start off with that while everybody's gathering
Oh,
and saying hi.
last night, you mean after the harvest?
Yes.
Wrong kind of harvest. Some people don't go down that road.
If you want.
Hey, Mad Packs, welcome in. No, this is the field next to the field that's behind us. And it was a bean field. It's a small field. It's probably a third size of the field that's behind us.
So that's the only problem with these on-screen stuff. They cover up other stuff.
That's the only places that you can put it.
For right now, you can make them big, small, whatever, but
Oh, okay. I've seen some podcaster have it on the other side. Maybe it's a different platform that allows.
that's a little better. But I'll have to change it when we go full screen because it'll be all over you then.
Well,
tonight is the full Beaver super moon.
Yep, tonight is official one, but it sure looked like a full moon the last two nights.
So it's the biggest and brightest full moon of the year. So we still have another full moon coming up next month, obviously, but this is the biggest and closest moon for this year. And so Jane told me to go out and take some pictures because she noticed that the moon looked really cool over the field that just got harvested the other night.
So you can see the corn stalks. That's the edge of our field. And there's 7 houses that's connected to our field, and we're the second to the last. So there's one more house that's an elderly couple. So that's the edge of our field, not our field, but the field is behind us. And then there's a small, real long field. And then we got the church. And so, yeah, they just got the beans down. It's all nice and smooth. But today was too windy to go walking. So eventually I'm going to be walking that field. And I just thought the moon over the combine, they just got done with the field at dusk. I just thought, you know what? Get out there and see if you can get some good pictures. I decided it'd be cool to have the full moon and the combine.
So the moon doesn't look very good because it gives off so much light that it messes up with my my phone. But I was able to grab some better zoomed in pictures at night. So here's my super moon pictures for the year.
That's cool. Moon map.
Yeah, we should get an overlay and put that
I
on there.
know.
If it,
Yeah, we should get your moon map out and see what it looks like.
and not only a super moon, but tonight we got the Aurora Borealis happening because of the big sunspot exploding.
Let's see. Christy, welcome in. Anyone else? I already got Mad Packs. I think Christy's the last one that came in.
That's
Alan, welcome in, Alan. It's nice to see you in here.
So that's probably the best one I got.
I like that. That's just off of our phones.
That's just off of and old phones. They're not. It's not even a newer phone.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we've had them 3 years.
Yeah, we need to upgrade.
No,
Yes.
no, there's nothing wrong with our phones.
Okay, you keep yours and I'll get mine. Anyway, that's a super moon, and tonight, like I said, is the you might be able to catch the northern lights out. The farther into the week, like tomorrow night, should be more visible down in more states, and then Friday, I think they said, is going to be the strongest.
Yeah, tonight I'm seeing a little bit in the northern horizon on the cameras, which would be like, Wisconsin, up in that area. So it's not actually over us or anything. So it really didn't hit far down in our state, but I did see them in the horizon. They're still happening a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit of some streaks.
So Thursday and Friday should be your best chances.
And I will have the camera pointed up there, like always, on the 24/7. It's just not color. Sorry, it's just not. It's not color, but you can see the streaks and the lines and the little dancing.
They should make that automatic where you don't have to change it every time you want to do something.
Yeah. Trying to see if anyone else snuck in. And then I tried the sky camera last night, and it was so bright it just looked like a big fuzzy cotton ball.
Nicole lives in Burlington, but it's from Peoria.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Wow. Well, welcome. We are like 35 minutes north of Peoria.
Yeah. Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory. Hey, Harold, welcome in. I saw Christy, so I figured you'd be heading in here.
Yeah, Harold. And for all of you guys that are watch our Sunday Piercing the Veil, Harold, OCST, Oklahoma Cryptid Search Team is going to be on our show this Sunday, 6 p.m. Central. So make sure you check that out.
Whoop, whoop.
I should have lowered the graphic tonight so I could show it, but I didn't. Dang it.
There's a dwarf.
Hey, dwarf.
There's a dwarf. Welcome in, dwarf. Welcome, welcome. How's LA? I didn't see a live police chase today. Did everybody take a day off? That's kind of weird when you don't have one for a day. It's like, I'm lost without a police chase.
Yeah, Mad Pax. That's just our Android phones. I can't remember what one it is. S something. I
don't know what they are. Android something.
But yeah, they're pretty good phones. They got really good. It seems like pictures like that at night for the moon, you have to zoom in to actually see it. Otherwise, it's just a bright dot in the sky. Of course, there's always that conspiracy theory, and I don't know if it's really a conspiracy theory, that if you take a picture of the moon, then when you zoom in, AI takes it and puts their image of what the moon is.
That wouldn't surprise me.
And then supposedly you can take a light bulb or any bright object in the dark, and you zoom in on it, it'll show you a moon picture.
We had to test that.
We should.
So
I don't actually know if that's the moon that I zoomed into, if AI or the Google or whoever substituted a picture, or if that was really what it was in the sky. But it looks like what I see in the sky, so I don't know.
Right. That wouldn't surprise me.
That's the other thing. Why does when we look at the moon, it looks big and bright, and we turn on our camera on the phone, it goes farther away. It's not as close as what our eyesight can see until we start zooming in.
Welcome in, old movie fan.
Hey, old movie fan.
Mad Pax is going to test it. Yeah, let us know. Wow. Then it would be interesting to overlay the moon map and see how it matches.
I wonder if the bright dots on the moon line up with anything specific on the Earth.
Oh, thank you, Christy. Christy and Harold gave us a shout out tonight. Gave us a plug.
All right.
For him being on our show Sunday. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm wondering when you see these, when you look at the moon and you see these bright dots.
I know. That's why I was wondering, what are the bright dots? If the conspiracy says
where are these bright dots on our globe on the Earth? What do they line up with? Anything specific? All these dots, all these bright dots, are they certain locations on the Earth? That looks like a square.
It does look like a square.
What is that?
Oh, I bet they glitched something out. Huh. A triangle?
Where?
The very top round dark spot in the middle?
There?
No, go up. Yeah, the dark spot right there. Can't you see like almost like an Indian teepee? Now I see the the doorway. Looks like an Indian teepee.
See that?
Hey, there's Indians on the moon. Hey, Roger, welcome in.
Huh. Interesting. Speaking of the moon.
Dum, dum, dum.
Dun, dun, dun. How about unicorns and
on the moon?
Unicorns and let's see, what else was there?
Pink bunnies.
Oh, Batman. Mothman, Batman. So a newspaper ran an article. I'm going to have to get rid of this chat. It's bugging me. So it says a newspaper fooled Americans by claiming unicorns and Batman lived on the moon. In 1835, the New York Sun published fake discoveries boosting its sales dramatically. The Great Moon Hoax became one of history's most famous pranks.
They got big, they look more like flying monkeys or something. They got tails, they got giant ears. That don't look like a Mothman. That looks something like.
Well, I just said Mothman because they said Batman.
Flying elves. Flying elves with tails.
The other ones look like bats, but the other one looks like an elf.
Wow. Batman would eat Mothman.
Whoa. So there you go. Oh, look at him. He's on the side of the moon, climbing around.
It's almost gargoyle-ish.
So there you go. 1835, we had unicorns and Batman. Moon.
A lot of things have changed since the early 1800s.
What's that newspaper saying in the background? Anything interesting that we should pay attention to?
Tail.
Chromented forts. I don't know. I guess not. They kind of blur it out. It must be just what AI put in there for their newspaper.
Oh my goodness, you're noisy. Go to sleep.
You go to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't remember where we left off on cryptids, but I got some creepy acres, and I also got some new ones that I found online. So
We have a question. Is Batman in spandex there also?
yeah,
I don't think this community is ever going to get rid of that spandex.
well, if you think about it, all the superheroes are in spandex. Really,
I can hide.
every one of them.
See, you can't see me.
Peekaboo.
Ah. There, I'll just cover up the dog.
Now let's go back to regular and small.
Ooh, now I can't see.
Oh, you were actually reading it?
No. It is kind of handy because, like I said, YouTube can be a button, not repeat some people's chats. So if they have it on the screen, then you can keep watching and read chat afterwards. So what else did you
So
find?
did anybody see the spiral that looked like a vortex or a portal opening up in the sky? People were saying they saw it tonight at 6 p.m. across
Tonight?
the US. Yeah, it was tonight.
It
It looked different. It didn't look like Elon space program or anything. This looked different. It had like a center bright spot, then it had like two swirls coming off.
wow.
It almost looked like the symbol for a portal that you'd see edged in rock and stuff. And I saw it on like 5 or 6 different people's videos on TikTok. So it all happened tonight.
What part of the sky? Western, eastern, southern? Do you know? Because I was seeing some bright lights, kind of like what we normally do in the northern sky, but they were over there in the western part. They were kind of glowing.
One of them was New York, I remember, and another one was in the Carolinas. So people definitely on the East Coast was seeing it. Let's see, Carol, are you still going to be on Dr. Carol's show?
Yeah,
not anytime soon. I took a hiatus or a break from Dr. Carol just to focus on stuff to get done for the fall and winter, and I wanted to spend more time with family on the holidays because these are the holidays I like: Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. So Dennis has some co-hosts that have taken my place, so he'll be doing just fine, and I'm still in contact with Dennis quite a bit. I made an outro for him, and I made some new background pictures for him. So
let's just say, just taking a kind of a time off, or not another time off. And welcome in Lori, or should I say Peter and Lori? There, they got a goat. I only wear spandex. Oh no! Hey Corey,
hey, Corey.
Now we're getting back in the spandex again. I only wear spandex. Where are you going? Hey, hello. Hey, come here. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come here. Go lay down. Good girl.
So I got quite a few pictures again to show. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but I got some folklore. I got some animals. I got some cryptids. Ooh. Some did you knows.
Oh no! Did you know?
Did you know?
And sad to say, I think the northern lights have slowed down for the night. I don't see any more.
Well, this was just a little bit of it. So
it was a little burp.
Yeah. So tomorrow and possibly Friday. I think the last one was like 3 days, wasn't it?
No.
It seemed like it just kept going and going for us. So we had the vortex in the sky, which I'm not saying it wasn't a rocket, but everybody said there wasn't nothing scheduled, so it didn't make sense that was there unless it was something dumping a payload off, like extra fuel or something. And speaking of extra fuel, everybody was showing videos of the UPS cargo plane crashing.
I
And it had a full tank of jet fuel, so that left a major fire.
Yeah, I haven't seen any footage of it. I did hear that it was pretty nasty. Would you guys hear me? You guys hear me sneeze on his microphone?
Probably.
I turned the mic off and the camera off.
I better turn the tablet on just in case we get a live police chase tonight.
Yeah, Dwarf will let us know.
So yeah, it's sad to say that a plane crashed, and I think there was three crew members that I know of that were on the plane because it was a cargo plane for UPS.
Did they say what happened and why it crashed?
I do not know. Hey, there's Rose over there in Rumble. So Rumble's working tonight.
Oh, it is. I was going to ask you about that.
I must have messed up the other night when we did when we had help me.
We had Roger on.
Roger.
Yeah,
Roger.
Roger.
We had Roger on for some reason. Either I put it in wrong or anyway, Rumble didn't work, so I had to upload it later. But tonight, Rumble's up and live.
Anybody over there?
I just told you, Rose.
Oh, hi, Rose. Hi, Rose, over on Rumble.
Rose. Here we can have I'll have both chats going for a while.
You can even see the little movable things.
Yeah, we got emojis, special emojis over on Rumble. It was mostly for our movie nights when we were going with movies every Friday, Saturday. And we'll probably, I don't know, maybe Thanksgiving weekend or maybe Christmas. We might be showing a couple more movies and maybe New Year's even.
Christmas movies?
Probably, I would imagine. Rose heard that the death toll was 12. Yeah, because it hit a lot of buildings and big fire and explosions on the ground. So
wow. Everyone's saying hi, Rose, on Rumble.
Yeah, she's the only one over there tonight. Sometimes Robin's over there. Sometimes Blazer goes over there and spams the chat and Rumble.
Bad Santa is the greatest Christmas movie of all times.
Bad Santa.
I think Elf is my favorite.
Elf is great, but my favorite is Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah, that one's good too.
But I mean, how do you pick one? I mean, you got A Wonderful Life, you got old 50s and 60s Christmas movies.
Tim Allen, Santa.
Tim Allen, I like those. Let's see what else. I like the red one.
Lay down.
I like the one that came out last year or the year before, the red one. That had cryptids and all kinds of stuff in it, and portals and time travel with Santa Claus, and that was a good movie. See, there's Blazer over in Rumble, taking over.
Blazer's taking over.
That way Rose isn't over there by herself.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, yeah. There's so many good ones. Plus, I don't know. We might.
Yeah, all
Christmas. We might have a cartoon night and show all the old Christmas cartoons. I don't know, especially Snow Miser and Heat Miser. The year with Year Without Santa Claus, my favorite. Oh, Scrooge. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Which one? Oh man,
Well,
there's so
I'm not
many.
talking about the Christmas Carol. We're talking about Scrooge. That was just the movie of with oh he was on Saturday Night Live.
Right, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
When he gets slapped by the lady or whatever, and
Yeah, the little tooth or the little fairy slams him against the head with a toaster and punches him and all kinds of stuff. That's funny.
'twas the night cartoon with the clockmaker.
Oh, Die Hard. That is technically a Christmas movie. They were at a Christmas party when the terrorists hit.
The old Rudolph. Santa's coming to town. Yeah, Little Drummer Boy.
Yeah, there's all kinds of them.
And then the Fraggle Rock and Muppets. That Christmas one is cute too. The chef's cooking the turkey in the kitchen.
Yep.
Everybody slips and falls when they comes into Grandma's house.
If I was going to do a cartoon playing, it'd probably stick with the old Santa's Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Heat Misers.
That's what's kind of sad how the world's changed because we don't have just a regular TV like when we were kids, and it was exciting when we knew that they were going to be on. Now they probably don't play them, and everyone.
Look at this.
I talk.
Corey finally got somebody who's going to go back to the cemetery with him.
Oh,
That'll be interesting.
Wow.
I did try to look up that cemetery and the name
On Google?
that Corey gave on Google, and I couldn't find nothing. There's an old or a New Salem cemetery, but not just a Salem cemetery. And I searched the word Duncan, and I couldn't find anything.
Lie down.
Oh, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Yeah, that's a good movie. I was probably going to stick with the cartoons, and then another night or two, I was going to do a Christmas movie. I probably won't be A Wonderful Life. There'll probably be something more out there that most people probably don't know of. So I'll have to pick a movie or two. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a marathon.
A marathon?
Why not?
Christmas marathon.
I wonder how long it'd take to upload like 6 movies.
You'd have to get some emojis of candy canes, and you get a candy cane, you get a candy cane, you get a candy cane.
Yeah, now it's just sounding like work. Now you took all the fun because I'd have to make up all the emojis and
Auntie Jane. Hi, Jason. I didn't realize that was your aunt.
Auntie Jane. Hi, Jason.
Auntie Jane. Good evening, Jason. What was that?
Exclusion Works.
Seclusion Works. Welcome in.
Hospitals are spooky. I got a paranormal thing or two. We might start doing some more. We don't usually do paranormal, and we should. I mean, we talk about paranormal stuff, but I don't ever share any stories or anything about paranormal. So I found a site that has some good paranormal stuff. So we might start doing that more, and folklores, and we already do weird stuff anyway. So.
And Lori Ladd, welcome in. Keisha, quit, please.
Yeah, Jeremy's the only one that's going to go back with them. The other ones don't want to. I imagine the girls. Sounds like they were traumatized the first night. I don't think they can go back.
Yeah. Hey, there's Roger. Welcome in, Roger. We got another Roger. How many Rogers we got? 2, 3? Welcome in, everyone.
Hey, Roger. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I hope you're your tests and everything are coming out good. It sounds like you're on the right track. And I just saw today, matter of fact, it sounds like Roger's going to have a show where he's going to interview guests.
Ooh.
Right, Roger? Is that true? Oh, look at this. I was sleeping last night and heard a female voice call, "Hello, hello." I turned my head and I see a woman at the door.
Ooh.
Hospitals are so creepy, man.
I will take her upstairs. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, Roger. I thought I saw that you were going to do a show and interview guests.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, he's gonna read emails and tell stories.
I'll leave her in here with you for a while.
I don't care.
She'll just be an Nancy.
All right, you want to get to some cryptids?
Yeah.
Shall we start some cryptids and as chat's going on? Put a Santa hat and dancing Bigfoot. Oh, that sounds like fun, Rose. Let's see. I don't remember where we left off.
Don't know.
Probably with Patty, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Because Patty was October 20th at the old Bluff Creek. Now I lost it. What do you know about that? Did we show this guy?
Trying to catch up on chat.
Did we show this guy for October 25th?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, I think we did because he had green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we did that right after Patty. All right.
She's not a puppy, but we do have our dog downstairs. Here lately, she's been barking and barking and barking during our show. So I thought I'd bring her down, and she's still getting kind of antsy. Tried to take her upstairs, and she refused. So she's kind of going back and forth in between the rooms. She's kind of going back there with Girl and coming back in here, going back in there with him.
How about October 25th?
Yeah, we saw him because he had an anteater, a little nose thing.
Oh,
So we did him.
all right.
Dum dum dum. But no, our dog is 9 years old now.
So I don't think we did one for Halloween, did we? So we'll start here. October 31st, 1991, 8:30 p.m., Elkhorn, Wisconsin. It is a quiet night on Bray Road as Dorstein Doris Gibson, 18, drives to Delavan, Wisconsin. Near the lonely intersection of a hospital road, speaking of hospitals, near a hospital road just outside Elkhorn, she reaches to change the radio station. Suddenly, something slams into the passenger side of her car with tremendous force. Startled, she stops her vehicle and steps out into the inky darkness. Wow. For a moment, there is only silence. Then from the shadows emerges towering a canine creature walking upright on two legs. It begins to charge. Terrifies Doris, dives back into her car just as the beast leaps onto the trunk. She hits the gas, and the beast in his claws unable to latch onto the car. Dew slick surface, I guess, surfac, slides off, and following day, Doris confides in her neighbor, Pat Lester, who reveals that her daughter had encountered the same creature along the Bray Road just 2 years earlier. So that's the Bray Road in 1991, October 31st. Yep, the Beast of Bray Road.
I heard that.
I know she's over here acting.
No,
So I don't know what's going on with her.
Whining over here. I tried to get her to go upstairs, and she don't want to. So thought she'd have both rooms. Man, that's really not. That's in southern Wisconsin.
You talk to everybody for a little bit, and I'll see what's going on with her.
Take her upstairs or something. I saw Roger said something about they had a similar anteater looking thing in the LBL. So is that going to be our new cryptid or something? Pleasure. Wow, that's interesting. Oops. It's the Mason Beaver moon. Is anybody seeing the moon tonight, or is it cloudy for you? It's kind of partially cloudy, but we can see it here tonight. I guess tonight's the official full moon, even though it looked full last night. Oh, goody. Dog's upstairs. Dwarf sees the moon. Christy sees the moon. Daryl sees it. And they said it's supposed to be the brightest moon of the year. Clear sky in Texas. Yeah, it's a pretty moon. Oh, wow, Corey. Wow. So a super moon. Oh, cool. So you went outside during your live show earlier showing the moon on the camera. That's cool. Yeah, I tried on our cameras and it's just not clear. It just looks real fuzzy and distorted. And welcome back, Robin. Are you wearing your spandex, finishing your dinner? Did you get her settled?
What?
Did you get her settled? Welcome in, Herb.
I doubt it.
Big moon energy. No, she's been acting up the last couple of weeks. I think she's getting older and she's just kind of whiny. She wants to drink a water. She wants to go outside. You cover her up. Sometimes she goes in a coma and sleeps for a while.
Yeah, I got her covered up on my chair, so it'll last a little while, but then she'll start barking again.
Or she realizes we're not upstairs and we're downstairs.
All right, so we did the Bray Road.
Yeah, and, oh shoot, where did it go? Roger says that they've been seeing a little anteater looking thing in the LBL lately.
Oh, ant, a little ant. So it wasn't that big white thing that we showed. Huh? It was something different. How about this guy?
Oh my.
November 1st, 1974, 11:45 p.m., Columbus, Indiana. Tyree Cataline sits in her friend's car at Mill Race Park on the outskirts of Columbus, Indiana, where the two women eat takeout food from a local diner. Suddenly, a 7-foot tall creature with green tinged fur charges out of the nearby woods and begins scratching and beating on the vehicle. The women scream, and the slime slathered beast snaps at the windows with a mouth full of fangs. Wow. In her panic, Tyra's friend struggles to start her car. Before the two finally speed off, they were heard at the local police station and report the encounter. The two women are unaware that earlier the very same day, 4 young women had reported seeing a creature in the park. Despite the earlier report and damage to the car, the police ignored the women's stories, believing them to be hoaxes. The mill race monster is reported several more times over the next few days, leading to what many claim was the largest monster hunt in U.S. history.
He just wanted a hug.
Yeah, look at him. He just needs a friend.
Yeah, can I pet that dog?
So it went from a green tinged fur to slime slathered beast. little change in oh, I see Robin made it over to Rumble.
And welcome in Michael. Or is that Michelle? Michael? Michelle. It's Michelle.
Michelle.
It's Michelle.
Let's see. What do we got next?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, we talked about this one not too long ago, I think. Somehow it got brought up. I think. Maybe not. Oh, I hear dog footsteps.
Yeah, I didn't last long. I might just have to take her outside and then bring her back down here. Maybe she'll sleep.
November 5th, 1975. So we're getting close. We're right here, November 5th.
In Arizona.
Yeah, 7:45 p.m. Turkey Springs. I've never heard of Turkey Springs. Arizona. 6 members of a logging crew call the Navajo County Sheriff's Office, claiming that while driving down a forest road, they spotted a UFO. The loggers stopped to investigate, and a member of their crew, Travis Walton, 22, said we did bring up Travis the other night. I think it was last week we brought up Travis, or the week before.
Sometime.
So Travis exited their truck. Suddenly, the UFO shot a beam of blue light at Walton, knocking him unconscious. Believing he was dead, the others quickly sped away. So they believe he was dead, and they just left him there, huh? Instead of dragging his body to their car and bringing him with.
Wow.
Anyway, believing he was dead, the others quickly sped away, leaving Travis behind. Later, the 6 men returned to the scene, but there was no sign of Walton or the UFO. Search parties were arranged, but they also could find nothing. 6 days later, Arizona's Department of Public Safety polygraph examiner, C.E. Gilson, suspected the loggers might have killed Walton and interrogates them. All 6 men passed their test. Then on November 12th, around midnight, Travis Walton's sister receives a collect call from him. He is at a payphone in Heber, Arizona, about 30 miles from where he vanished. Walton would claimed that he was abducted and then taken aboard a UFO. There he had numerous bizarre and terrifying experiences, including being observed by 3 short, bald creatures. Then he awoke lying on his back along the side of a road, staring up at the UFO hovering directly above him before it vanished. So there you go. Travis Walton, happened November 5th, 1975.
Dum, dum, dum.
So there you go. Yeah, I think that's kind of strange. If that was me and my buddies out, we wouldn't have left them there. We would have grabbed a hold of them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he was being beamed up and you couldn't do nothing about it, but it just sounded like he just passed out or he was unconscious on the. We would have grabbed him and drug him in the car and took off, man. We wouldn't have left him. But I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. Maybe there was something else going on.
Dum, dum, dum.
So that's it for the Creepy Acres.
Oh, boy. Beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up. But I do have some weird stuff.
He was beamed up in the movie.
Well, it says he was beamed up, but it sounded like from the time his buddies left to the time they got back, he was beamed up and taken. So
Corey said they said the heat was too intense.
There you go. So I knew there might be other stuff going on that we don't know about or I don't know about. So
Mad Packs. They're not going to probe my friend.
They're going to probe my friend. Yeah, usually only the buddies get to do weird stuff. No aliens. So what do you think of these guys? What do they look like?
One looks like a giant. The other one looks like some kind of giant mix.
Oh.
One looks like a Sasquatch.
What's that? Oh, there you go. Bigfoot. Dwarf. We got it. Ape Canyon. There you go. The Ape Canyon attack is a well-known event in Bigfoot lore that allegedly occurred in July of 1924 near Mount St. Helens in Washington State.
Ah.
According to reports, five gold prospectors, Fred Beck, Gabe Lefevre, John Peterson, Marion Smith, and Smith's son Roy, claimed that they were attacked during the night by several large ape-like creatures. The men had been working a mine in the area and previously discovered strange footprints, heard eerie noises. The attack supposedly began when the creatures started hurling rocks at their cabin, continuing throughout the night as they attempted to break in. Terrified for their lives, the miners fired their guns at the attackers, describing them as hairy beings about 7 feet tall with long arms. The next morning, the group escaped and reported the frightening ordeal to authorities. An account that quickly drew widespread media attention. So that's 1924, Mount St. Helens.
Wow.
Ape Canyon. Which reminds me of Vietnam. Vietnam had rock throwers.
Rock apes.
Rock apes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, were they really apes, or were they
Bigfoot?
Were they Bigfoot? That's the question.
Bigfoot.
That's the same thing I was reading accounts of 411 missing people the other day. Because I can't remember, but the little boy that disappeared and said that the bear kept them safe through the night for 2 days. And I started looking into it, and there's a lot of accounts that say bears or a fuzzy thing the kids would describe kept them warm and fed them, and then took them somewhere where they'd end up being found. There's at least 5 cases that I know of anyway. So was that Sasquatch?
Wow.
Most people say bears sometimes wouldn't protect unless they had unless there was a motherly instinct between the bear. But I think it was female Sasquatch taking care of the young ones.
And one little boy had a robot grandma.
Robot grandma. We still need to do a show on robot grandma.
Wonder if robot grandma's wearing spandex.
Wonder how old robot grandma is now.
When was that case?
I don't know.
Dwarf knows. When is the robot grandma case? Blazer's on it. He's typing.
Yeah, we need to do a show on robot grandma. I got the graphics and everything already done. Robot grandma.
In spandex.
Oh,
metallic spandex. That's funny. Mount Shasta. That's the only time that they've had a robot grandma? No one else has had an experience? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwarf says, let's do a robot grandma show and make some granny cookies and eat and chat.
You know, the holidays are coming up, so who wouldn't want a robot grandma making cookies?
Robot grandma was Mount Shasta, and that's in Northern California, pretty close to Oregon, right?
Yeah. Corey says that's creepy. Makes me think of Large Marge from the Pee-wee Big Adventure. Yeah, Large Marge.
Large Marge. Robot grandma gets a goat. I don't know. The story's probably online. Has Creepy Acres have we come across Robot Grandma on Creepy Acres?
Nope.
Oh.
I have not.
So I'm not sure the last few years, if it's been a while. I know Jessica Jones has done a show on Robot Grandma. Or she reviewed it or something. Yeah, so she's done a show on Robot Grandma. That was probably about a year or so.
Yeah, she's definitely covered Robot Grandma. We haven't ever talked about Robot. We've brought her up in chats and stuff, but we haven't ever really had a show or talked about her. How about this guy? Idaho sea monster swims against again to mystify resort area. McCall, Idaho. I think that's Idaho. July 3rd. It's yellow and about 35 feet long, and it has humps on its back. It looks like a whale. It's like nothing I have ever seen before. Those were descriptions today of Payette Lake sea serpent, the strangest creature that has been reported seen periodically for 10 years and which repeated yesterday. One of the previous scoffers, Walter Bowling, is now among those who have seen and are convinced. One of the resort of Lake Shore, Bowling said that he noticed a commotion in the lake yesterday and thought several large fish were swimming in columns. Then when the fish were within 75 feet of the shore, he said it made out a light yellowish creature about 35 feet long with large humps on its shell-like back. Miss George Van D. Steeg of Nampa, a guest at the resort, said she was looking at the lake when she noticed a very large fish like nothing I've ever seen before. She thought it might be a whale. Never seen a whale in a lake. So there you go. The Idaho sea monster. Anybody ever heard of the Idaho sea monster? I know I haven't.
Nope. That's a new one.
Let's see. So the notes said that was July 4th, 1944 from the Milwaukee Sentinel. And it says it was first documented in the 1920s. There was a Nessie look-alike. That's how it was described.
Blazer said they have a flathead monster.
Oh,
Where he
flat.
lives. Are people still seeing it currently? That's interesting.
Yeah. How about the Lake Mendota sea monster or lake monster, whatever you want to?
So where's
Anybody
that?
know about that one?
No, where's that at?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh,
Wisconsin.
it's in Wisconsin.
I don't have a very good Wisconsin accent, so Wisconsin.
Oh, Blazer said they even have a statue of it there.
All right.
Cool.
We'll have to look up online and get some pictures of it. So Bozo, I don't know how to say it, is the nickname given to the monster that's said to spend much of its time in the waters of Lake Mendota outside of Madison, Wisconsin. So that's not that far away from us, actually.
Mm-mm.
The creature had reportedly been seen at least since the 1860s, with a surge of sightings in the 1890s. Sightings tended to falter off in the 1940s. The snake-like monster was usually described being 25 to 30 feet long. So that's just like the other one. Are all lake monsters like 25 to 30 feet long?
That one was a dragon.
How long has Nessie been reported?
Oh. But this one looks more like a dragon
It does.
than, like Nessie and some of the other ones.
Well, I assume if you want to make your lake monster popular, you gotta make it a little different than everybody else's. I don't know. So it is well recognized as having broad, flat head, a tail tipped with spikes. Many eyewitnesses claims that it swims undulated in an up and down motion. Report from 1917 described it as having large snake-like head with large jaws and blazing eyes.
Check this out.
Huh. Robot Grandma.
Hi, Jessica.
We need to do a show on Robot Grandma.
Hey, looky here. We got son and daughter-in-law in here too. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Got Alex Gardens. We got Jessica, the Crypto Hunteress. Jessica, it's midnight there. You should be going to bed.
Oh.
Does someone say Robot Grandma? That's probably one of the best shows, Robot Grandma.
Robot Grandma. That's neat. I like Robot Grandma.
Yeah, but Jessica, we're wondering if Robot Grandma's wearing spandex.
She's past the cougar stage.
She says she's in bed. And we just got an email. Blazer sent a picture of the flathead monster in his neighborhood. In his neck of the woods.
Well, let's check that out.
Yeah, I just got a bubble that came up.
Through Messenger? I see it. I see it. They had to take a second to.
Grannies don't wear spandex usually.
No, grannies are usually past that stage. Some of them. There's some grandmas I imagine are. There's some younger grandmas, I guess. I don't know.
I'd rather have more comfy pants on.
Let's see.
That's something squeezing you all the time. They should be outlawed for some people. They just wear Spanx.
Spanx.
Uh-oh, now we got the cougar thing going.
Cougars.
I wear stretchy pants. It's for fun.
All right, let's see what blazer.
Robot Granny. Where's Granny panties?
Oh, I've seen this picture. Now that he's brought that up, I've seen that guy.
Aww,
He looks cute.
cute. So they still getting any sightings? I wonder. Interesting.
Doesn't sound like it according to that article, but maybe they are. I don't know.
Wow.
Cougars with flowers can wear whatever they want.
Robin, that's funny. Yeah, that guy was cute.
Yeah, he was. He was cute.
Blazer said, yeah, this summer they had a sighting.
Really?
Really? Wow.
So do you know how the abominable snowman got its name?
By a Christmas cartoon.
Oh, that was a Bumble.
Yeah. Bumbles bounce. I don't know. Abominable snowman. I don't know. I take it you're going to let us know.
Somebody is. So an Everest expedition found giant footprints twice the size of a man's in 1921. Instead of finding a beast, a reporter's mistranslation of a local name sparked a global legend of the abominable snowman. So if you go to what they actually said, let's see. It says in 1921, British explorer Charles Howard Bury led what was meant to be a groundbreaking expedition to conquer Mount Everest, but instead, reaching the summit, his team stumbled across something far more mysterious. High in the icy heights of the Himalayas, the explorers found a trail of enormous footprints in the snow that didn't resemble anything known to science. Twice the size of man's foot and isolated from other tracks, these prints ignited what would become the most famous cryptological legends of all time. Howard Bury, a trained observer, suggested a rational explanation. He believed the tracks could have been made by a large gray wolf, and the melting sun had distorted their shape. But the local Sherpa, which are the people of the local area that help you up the mountains and stuff, you always hear about Sherpas helping the people climb. It says the local Sherpa guides were unconvinced. They quickly identified the tracks as belonging to Mech Kangmai, a mysterious wild creature of local folklore. The phrase roughly translates to filthy snowman, referring to a reclusive, hairy being that roamed the remote snowfields. This local legend might have stayed in obscurity, but journalist Henry Newman, reporting from Calcutta, decided to give it more attention-grabbing name. He translated the Mech Kangmai as the abominable snowman, a chilling title that quickly captured the imagination of the Western world. So there you go. A guy changed his name or translated it different than what it should have been, and it took off. So that's how we got the word the abominable snowman instead of the original word for the Yeti. Isn't that funny? Filthy snowman. Hi, sweet morbid bear. Let's see. What did I miss while I was reading? Anything? Cosmic Joe said he sent a video. How'd you send it, Joe? Email or?
What I missed?
I don't know. Joe said he sent a video, and I'm trying to figure out where it's at.
Oh.
So what else do we got while we're trying to figure out? How about the Dobhar Chew, a creature from Irish folklore said to be a mix between a dog and an otter. It is often described as a water monster with white fur and dark spots living in lakes and rivers. Legends say it can move very fast on land and in water, and it sounds like a human scream. The Dobhar Chew is known for being dangerous, attacking anyone who comes too close. So you're going to like this picture.
Welcome in, sweet bear.
Look at that guy.
Ew. Ew.
That's the Irish folklore of the Dobhar Chew. I've never heard of it. I thought about Otter Man, like Jessica's brought up before.
Yeah.
But this says dog and otter mix is what everybody describes it as.
Wow.
Of course, I'm sure AI kind of made it more scary. I don't know. Maybe it is scary like that. I don't know.
If I remember right, I think Otter Man was northern Canada, up around Alaska.
Yeah, this is an Irish folklore. Hillberry Herb. Can't find the Otter Man, Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder. You listen to his songs, you have no idea what he's talking about sometimes. How about?
Oh, looked like a crypt keeper dog.
Yeah, how about the Mingwa is a creature from Tanzanian folklore described as a huge, mysterious cat with gray fur and great strength. It is said to attack people at night, leaving tracks larger than those of a lion. Some believe it is a spirit or a supernatural beast that brings death, while others think it might be an unknown species of big cat. Mingwa's legend continues to be told as a mix of mystery, fear, and curiosity. He looks mean too. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that guy.
There isn't too many that was friendly.
Now, I'm assuming if you're talking about cryptids or something like that, it's not going to be friendly usually, or at least terrifying. It might not ever hurt you, but at least scare you off.
Still makes me wonder why there's so many different kinds that is not actually currently common now. Were the experiments for a while?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't hear a whole lot of reoccurrence of them.
I mean, just like the creature it said that washed up on the East Coast from Plum Island. I mean, we think that was an experiment, but I don't know.
Zebra cat. Here, kitty. Hillboy says maybe they're like the Titans, ancient ones of a kind.
Oh, maybe. Yes. See, I don't know how big they are. None of those articles said how big they were. Are they like giant cats? Well, the one said it was larger than a lion's print, so that's pretty big.
Yeah, that is pretty big. They make good pets for aliens.
Yeah, aliens. Let's see. We've talked about the superstition of saying certain names 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, Ninja Box.
Ninja Box.
Ninja Box.
That's a cool name. So how about this one? This says medieval Europeans believed saying a bear's true name would summon it, so they renamed it to the brown one instead. The original name was forgotten forever, lost to fear and superstition.
Oh my.
So that is how we got to be calling us now today the brown bear, because we don't really truly, I guess, according to this, know its real name. So it makes you wonder how many things or objects or animals do we not really know what the true name was
Huh.
of early ancestors?
Yeah. And Ninja Box is actually Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. All right.
Or Tiger Man. I call him Brandon.
Tiger Man,
Other people call him Tiger Man. I call him Brandon.
All right. Yeah, I can see that. There's one right there that YouTube went back to the user ID and we had no idea who it was.
I don't like the app thing. Mad Pack says, good question, girl.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be something to look up in etymology or the usage of words and see how many. But of course, this says it was the original name, since they didn't speak it no more, was lost.
Right.
Lost to time. So would you ever be able to figure out what the real names of some of these things are?
There's probably other ones that they changed the names of their.
Like Beetlegoose.
Beetlegoose.
So I thought that was kind of interesting. So have you ever heard of the water babies?
Yeah, I think I have.
You have?
Heard the term, I think water babies.
Well, instead of, I mean, I'm not talking about modern times where they go in and have birthing and water.
Well, I've heard something about water babies.
Okay.
Don't know exactly.
I just want to clarify, especially for anybody else listening or watching, that I'm not talking about modern times where you go in and have natural childbirth in water.
So you have haunted little babies in the water? Ew.
So this says the water babies of Massacre Rocks are ghostly spirits from Idaho folklore. According to the stories, they are the souls of Native American babies who were thrown in the river during hard times. People say that the cries still can be heard near the water, and those who try to find them might be pulled under. Some tales also describe them as playful but dangerous water spirits who trick or drown those who get too close. That sounds like some of the things that we've heard about other lakes.
Mad Paxton. We're done fishing, kids.
We're
Pack.
done fishing. Once you start hearing the baby cries or whatever, it's like, nope, we're out of here.
Time to go home.
We're out of here.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Dadgum, you can't even go fishing anymore.
I know.
Don't
Maybe,
throw
it's
the
a wa-
baby out of
maybe,
there.
maybe the fishes that get away, all the monsters, is because the water babies get them. How about Angel Hidalgo, a 29-year-old from Spain, captured the world's first ever images of a leucistic white Liberian lynx in the wild in Andalusia.
Wow.
Look at that, huh?
At first, it looks like a statue.
So we had white butterfly, monarch butterflies the other night. We always have white deer, white squirrels, white bison. Now we got a white lynx.
It has almost a fox face.
Yeah, that's
Wow, look at the paws. Those are big paws, man.
they are big paws.
Wow.
It's still got a little bit of spots on it.
Wow.
The first ever photo captured of a white lynx. That's what it said. So I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that's necessarily albino. It could be, but I don't think it is. Because a lot of the deer and stuff, we always consider them to be albinos. But because we've had those white deer just up north of us that hang out and have they seem to appear in that one certain area all the time, those white deer. So there you go. Iberian lynx.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Robin. If it don't really look albino because there's no pink eyes.
No.
Because I think the deer even actually have pink eyes, the albino ones.
Here's another strange one. We've talked about a couple other animals that are different color, just like that white lynx. And what was the bluebird, and the blue jay, and what was it? What was the other bird? I can't remember what it was now. About a mix.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's a rare orange snowy owl spotted in Michigan. Leaves scientists and bird lovers completely stunned.
Hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
An orange snow owl.
They say the snow owls in Illinois, but I've never, ever seen a white owl or snow owl.
I haven't either. I should get a hold of my friend because when I was working at Caterpillar, my friend who is a photographer, he stopped his car and actually got out to take pictures of a snow owl on
Wow.
his way home from work. So they are here. We just haven't seen them in our area of Illinois in particular because I drove an hour to work and he probably lived a half hour or so further than us, the opposite way. So,
Man, look at the sharp claws.
yeah. They don't look huge, though. They're just long and sharp.
And Blazer said a green jay. Isn't that the other one we were talking about?
Yeah, the green. Yeah.
Green
Yeah.
jay.
Yep. Well, let's see what he looks like up in flight.
Wow.
So he's still mostly white, but he has some orange. That's pretty. So there you go. An orange snowy owl. So I wonder what other
Hmm.
What other weird colors are there for? So I would have never thought a snow owl would be anything but white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought they were just pure white.
How about tiny sharks? Tiny
Oh,
sharks measuring just 14 centimeters have been discovered in the Gulf of Mexico. It also glows in the dark.
what?
Yeah, they glow in the dark.
And they bite your little toe off.
Yeah,
Baby sharks.
looks like a little piranha, but it's a little shark. So it says scientists have confirmed a shark in the Gulf of Mexico that's just 14 centimeters long and is about the size of a chocolate bar.
You sure it's
Not
not
as
a
long as a
baby?
normal chocolate bar, I guess.
So they're saying it's a full grown, it's not a baby shark.
I guess that's as big as it gets. I don't know. The little guy is called American pocket shark. Along its sides are two small pockets near the gills that can release glowing fluid. Its skin is also dotted with light marking organs. In the black depths that glow, many help it to distract predators or lure prey. Only one specimen has ever been found in the Gulf. It was collected back in 2010 during a research trip studying sperm whales. Years later, experts looked closer and realized it wasn't just rare, it was new. So there you go. A glow in the dark shark. That'd make Jaws a fun movie, wouldn't it?
Blazer said fun size shark.
Yeah, fun
Fun
size.
size. Yeah,
Little,
it's the size of a chocolate bar. It's a little fun size shark.
what do you think about that? Remaking Jaws and have it glow in the dark where you can see it coming through the water.
Mad Pack says no more skinny dipping.
No more skinny. Get out of the water, kids. Get out of the water.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
And Sweet Bear says, and if you lick it,
Oh, yeah, that glowing substance. I wonder if it is like a mushroom or a frog. If you lick it, you start tripping. Is it poisonous? Is it trippy? What would it be?
do we have any volunteers?
Somebody needs to go down the Gulf and lick a shark.
Well, let's see. Mad Pack's you're probably the closest one. Get down there and find a baby shark and lick it.
Who we know by the Gulf of Mexico? Then go down there and lick some sharks. Let us know what's going on.
Let us know what happens.
So we were talking about King Tut's burial knife that was made from a meteorite.
Right.
Supposedly, they said it was an unearthly metal. So I just happened to find this the other day. So it's not that unknown. It says the Inuit crafted knives and harpoons from meteorite iron without ever heating it. They cold hammered falling stars into tools that could survive the harshest conditions on Earth for over 1,000 years. So the Inuits used to make weapons and utensils out of meteorites. So I guess it's not that far fetched to think that King Tut would have a meteorite knife.
Blazer said, get your life together, man. Stop licking all the sharks.
Yeah, that's the problem. What if it's addicting? What if the one thing on this earth and you licked a shark and that was your addictive substance? You'd have to go down in the Gulf all the time and lick sharks.
Ew. That's about as bad as sniffing fairies.
Sniffing fairies. We need a new report on that. Well, about sniffing fairies.
I know.
So we had Hawthorne and Hair and the Hawthorne,
Kate
Ray, on our show, and she loves fairies and elementals and all that. She does other stuff too, but that's like her her main subject she likes to talk about, and she belongs to a bunch of groups in the UK about fairies and elementals and all that. So me and Jane asked, since Bigfoot and other cryptids have smells associated with them, what do fairies smell like? So she said she was going to reach out to her groups, and everybody was laughing and having a good time. And she said we blew up her groups with what do fairies smell like? But we don't have a definitive answer. Do they smell like cotton candy? Do they smell like chocolate, milk chocolate? Do they smell like roses, flower?
So now the UK is going around sniffing fairies to see what they smell like.
We told her to get back a hold of us, if anybody in her groups or whatever, if they come across the fairy, to sniff it and let us know what it smells like. I would think it'd smell like flowers and cotton candy and something sweet.
Hey, Rose came over here.
Hey, Rose.
Fairies don't fart, they fluff.
They fluff. They're fluffinators.
Fluffinators. Smell like pixie dust.
Pixie dust. You know, I saw a thing the other day, speaking of pixie dust. You know how we used to get the straws, the little pixie sugar?
Yeah.
Well, they later, after it started falling away and people that, weren't buying sugary treats like that anymore, or at least pure sugar in a straw, that's how sweet tarts came about.
Oh.
They just switched it from being in a tube to a candy shape.
That makes sense. And then you get the real big giant ones in the plastic.
Remember those? There was huge ones. I mean, great big giant ones that you could get. About break your teeth trying to bite off a chunk. You weren't going to fit it in your mouth and suck on it. You had to smash it. Let's see. Let's talk about something else weird.
Sweetly Morbid Bear says, I thought it was because kids tried to snort it.
You know, I don't think I purposely snorted pixie dust, but
if you do, it's nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put it in your mouth,
I think I've coughed.
Fast. Yeah.
You know what? I think I've coughed and it's went the wrong way. I don't think it ever really came out my nose or anything, but just like soda. You ever laugh so hard or cough and then soda comes out your nose? That is the worst ever. I can't remember if it was my best friend got me laughing so hard or I got him laughing, but it was just like you were vomiting, but it was coming out your nose, and it was soda. And boy, did that stung, and it took a long time, even blowing your nose and stuff, to get that soda sticky crap out of your nostrils.
Blazer said we snorted pixie sticks in high school. Won't do that again. Oh no.
Remember the little packets? You used to get the little packets with a little stone looking little thing, and you'd lick it, get it wet, and then you stick it in the dust. And every time you ripped open one of those packets, all that dust would fly out. It's just like the pixie sticks, but it was a little packet, cellophane packet full of it.
Welcome in, Lines. And he said he loves us on the Cryptid Hunter show too.
Yeah, we like having fun talking about weird subjects, and Jessica always has the greatest subjects, whether it's one of our subjects or it's one of her subjects, and she just wants somebody to come on and talk about something.
We always have fun. Instant sugar rush.
Yeah. But Mall World was one of those shows that was so weird a subject, and we had a great time on it. And I think so far that's one of the best shows, the most popular shows that we've done with Jessica. She's had obviously great shows and great views, but that one for us was the most views we've had
Have you checked the views on that?
Last I knew it was at 4.2 thousand. So I don't know where it's at now.
That was on a live. Man, how long ago was it?
How about a 44,000 year frozen Siberian wolf?
4,200 views.
There you go. 4.2 thousand.
So what'd you say, a frozen wolf?
Yeah, frozen. From the frozen hearts of Siberia, a predator awakens. Buried for 44,000 years in the permafrost, a perfectly preserved wolf has emerged. Fur, teeth, organs, even its brain intact. It's not just a fossil, but a time travel from the Ice Age. They'll probably take the DNA off of it and bring it back to life. Says still intact, but this picture kind of shows it might not be all intact.
Is that an AI image though?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure they didn't leave it in an ice cube either. They probably thawed it out to examine it.
Yeah, AI had to make it look interesting.
So there you go.
Rose wants to know if it was flash frozen in the upright position.
Probably. I mean, just like we talked about last week, I think the little ice age. I'm sure all the dispensations, all the resets that we've had on this earth, I'm sure that they've had this temperatures just like plummet, just like that. And certain animals, whether mammoths, wolves, whatever they were, are probably frozen somewhere down underneath. We just haven't found them all yet.
Blazer's changing the subject on us.
What?
Ruffled chips and M&Ms are best together.
What is?
Ruffled chips and M&Ms are best together.
I have never had that, but I do see Jason mention Pop Rocks and soda pop. Remember the soda pop caps?
Yeah.
So it looked like the cap that you popped off the bottle, but they were the sugary treats.
Bottle tops, or was it bottle tops?
Yeah, bottle tops, I think. Yeah.
The munchies.
It always goes to food somehow. Always.
M&Ms and Parmesan cheese.
What?
What's wrong with you, Blazer? Oh, we are about due for that again, aren't we?
We are due for that. Well, my birthday's coming up this month, so I'm assuming we'll get that for my birthday or go out to eat or something. I don't know. But this guy seems to enjoy it.
Blazer said, that's it. Order monocles. Yeah, we're due for monocles also.
I just came across monocles in my history the other day.
Yeah, we need to head up to Princeton and get a monocles. Mad Pax. Is Blazer pregnant? Oh boy, there's Walking Lightly. Welcome in.
Hey, Walking Lightly. How you doing?
Oh boy.
Oh, old movie says the real question is thin or deep dish. See,
Both.
monocles, I like thin.
I like the deep in monocles, but we normally do the thin for monocles, deep pan for Pizza Hut.
Our mom and pop place, we'll get thin or we'll get taco pizza, which is a thin crust pizza. But then when we really want something, we get that heavy Chicago style. Actually, it's not even really Chicago style. It's called it's more of an Italian stuffed pie. It's called a Priazzo. So it's a stuffed pizza. It's not actually a deep dish.
And then Domino's, wouldn't we get tossed, hand tossed, like the medium?
Yep, it'd be an in between. It'd be thicker than Pizza Hut, but it wouldn't be as thick as that picture I just showed. But yeah, from our mom and pop place, that's our favorite for taco pizza.
Taco pizza.
So I guess I love the thick pizza from the mom and pop place, that stuffed pie, but any other place we normally will just do a hand tossed or a thin crust. Or
I just don't want too thin and crunchy though. I like it thin and soft and not crunchy. But now you got me hungry.
I know.
Darn it.
So there you go.
And if anyone, while we're on this subject, if anyone likes these little individual pizzas that you get in the store, we came across DiGiorno. It's usually, what was it, Tombstone, the most popular one that you can throw in like an air fryer or the microwave.
Or Red Baron got small ones.
Yeah, the Red Barons have small ones, but we came across some DiGiorno, I think at Dollar General. They are some of the best, teeny tiny little individual. And we
used to get Tostinos all the time, and then they changed it somehow. I don't know what they did to it, but they ruined it.
Yeah, they're not the same Tostinos as years ago. Yeah, these tiny little DiGiorno is very, very good for tiny little pizzas. And it was cheese stuffed crust too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Now everybody's hungry.
Yeah. Let's get to some Did You Know?
Did you know? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did Blazer know?
I don't know. Blazer might know.
Did Mad Pax know?
Mad Pax might know.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Dun, dun, dun.
That 1942, the U.S. blimp L-8 took off of an anti-submarine patrol flight from Treasure Island with two-man crew. A few hours later, the blimp landed on the streets of San Francisco suburbs. Everything on board was immaculate. No emergency gear had been used, but the crew was gone. The two men had vanished, never to be seen or heard of again.
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island is one of the places they had out there out in the ocean. Treasure Island.
Turtle Island.
Turtle Island? We should do a show on Turtle Island.
Turtle Island. Well, you're going to get that guy and interview him?
We could get Turtle Man. Talk about Turtle Island.
Mad Pack says, I know nothing.
So there you go, 1942. I'm assuming this is a true story. So we should be able to look it up in the newspapers, I would think, from San Francisco.
Blazer said he was stationed at Treasure Island.
Huh?
Blazer said he was stationed at Treasure Island.
There you go.
Wow.
So there you go. So somewhere in San Francisco suburb, a blimp landed without its crew.
Wow.
Should be able to look that up in the papers to see if it's really true. I think it is, but I do not know.
Wow. Did they really? Brandon said he heard they finally found the Golden Oak Island. Finally. Really?
I watched that thing for 10 seasons and I finally gave up.
I know. Did they really?
Juneau, the capital of Alaska.
Does that mean the show's finally over if they found the treasure?
I don't know.
Yeah, we stopped watching that a few years ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like they kept leading us on, like, next week we found something really good. And then you watch it and there's nothing. They found a button. A button. However that guy was pronounced it. A button.
Button.
A button.
He was from the UK.
I found a button.
A button.
I didn't think they'd ever find it.
How do we know they actually found it? Maybe they just
I don't know.
maybe they just hid some gold bars in there and acted like they found it.
We might have to search and see if it's true.
So you guys will have to look at your own individual state. But as far as I'm concerned, sometimes Illinois is the 5th, sometimes the 7th, always below the top 10 for Bigfoot sightings. So here's a current map that I found the other day.
Oh, a current one. Excuse you.
It says Illinois has had 303 Bigfoot sightings.
Whoa.
So let's see. So we got Washington at 713, California 406.
So what, 4th?
Florida at 342, Ohio 321. Then, unless I'm mistaken, I think we're next at 303.
Wow, we're like the 5th highest. Wow.
So sometimes we're fifth for the highest or most sightings, and sometimes we're 7th. Depends on who puts out the reports.
Wow.
So there you go. You can find your own. I feel bad for like Rhode Island only has 5, North Dakota 6.
Why does Nevada only have 9? That's so close to that mountain range and
I don't know.
area.
Everybody around them has high numbers, just not Nevada. So I don't know how accurate this map is, and I don't even know. It just said Bigfoot sightings, and it was supposed to be a current. There's no Bigfoots in Hawaii. They got to have something there. What's in Hawaii? What kind of creatures are in Hawaii?
They got to have some kind of a cryptid creature folklore over there in Hawaii. I would think. Besides mermaids, I bet they have mermaids.
I bet they have giant spiders in caves and trees and stuff.
Ew. They got volcano monsters.
Oh, they would have reptiles, lizzies. They'd have lizzies living in the tunnels in. Ninja box. So I thought that was interesting. So
yeah, I know Florida is one of the big states.
So is that Bigfoot or is that swamp apes?
Well, it's Bigfoot. They just call them swamp apes.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I know Wyoming and Montana both seem kind of low. Seem like you'd have a lot more there too.
Alaska 22.
Yeah, Alaska should have more. That's interesting.
I don't know about the accuracy, but I always look whenever these maps come up. I always look at them, and like I said, Illinois is usually 5th or 7th, depending.
Now,
The same states usually are always up there on the ranks.
is that total for all these years, or is that like this last year, or how did they?
I think this is a total so far, or what's been reported as far as we know.
Yeah, look at all the reports that didn't get reported.
Yeah,
Got lost, or
just like UFOs. You'll never have a true reporting on how many UFO sightings there actually is or abductions because a lot of people just don't want to talk about it. Here's one. We did do a show on this with Jessica. Here is a bottle of meat from the mysterious Kentucky meat shower of 1876. It's preserved as a bizarre reminder of history. So that is actually original specimen of what they found.
I cannot believe some people tried that.
And they ate it. I can't believe they ate it.
Robin said thinks James Gilliland at Desetti Ranch said that they had a Bigfoot in their Hawaii ranch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I would not. Like, and those guys, nobody died. They survived after eating that, whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't think anybody died or anything. I don't know if they got a stomach ache or anything, but I think the stories just said that they sampled it, and some people said it tasted like meat or beef jerky or whatever it was.
Well, it was probably a giant whale thingy in the sky that Mr. E talks about that blew up.
Yeah, because we talked about on Jessica's show whether maybe a hot air balloon or kind of flying object like that, and somehow their waste got dumped over the side or something. But then when we're talking to Mr. E, like you were saying that, okay, so if there's these water like creatures flying around in our upper atmospheres like a whale or something, and they regurgitate. So did somebody regurgitate a bunch of undigested food or whatever it was onto that farmer's ranch in the 1800s?
And go back to the map. Jason, I think Washington was 700 and something.
What? The map?
The Bigfoot map. Jason wants to know how many was in Washington. I think, yeah, 713 for Washington. So that's number one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the highest one.
Number one is Washington. That's wild how they changed so much state to state. Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we got? I'm sure we got some other weird stuff. Have you ever heard of the coffin train?
No.
No.
Coffin train.
So Victorian London had a special train just for the dead. It ran for nearly 90 years, carrying coffins and mourners on a one-way journey to the largest cemetery in the world. The service only stopped after its station was destroyed in World War II bombing raid. So they had a train that would take you, your family, and the coffin straight to the cemetery.
Wow.
No matter where you were at, as long as you can get to that railroad line in London, it was a one-way journey. I don't think it'd be a one-way journey for the mourners, just the deceased, I guess.
Jason is asking, where are you getting these stories, Carol?
I make them up out of my head.
Oh, you do not.
No, I find them everywhere from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, internet searches. And so I pick the ones that have obviously nice looking graphics and a little story so I could pop it up on screen and talk about them. So trust me, if it's like anything else, you go to TikTok or Facebook, go to Reels and Instagram Reels, and you search this something like Bigfoot, you're going to start seeing Bigfoot stories, cryptid stories. Then pretty soon you'll see something like this pop up. And once you click on this, and you'll get more like this. So it's a never ending thing. But anytime I see something interesting, I grab it so we can talk about it or bring it up, especially stuff that I haven't heard of. I didn't know anything about a coffin train. So if you can see right there, it says historical files. So I think that's where I got it from, was a Facebook page or something that was called Historical Files. So there you go.
Cool.
So all my stuff or stuff that me and Jane bring up is not all from one site or anything specific. Is that the dog?
No, the dog's down here like a cat jumped on the piano.
Oh, the piano.
I heard some keys going off upstairs.
So we don't have this one site that we troll on and find stuff. There's many, many things that pop up on my Facebook. So now my Facebook feed is all full of this kind of stuff. It's no longer friends, family. It's all cryptids and weird facts. And
Mine's all ads. I'm starting to X them all out.
so let's see. What else do we got?
Dum dum dum.
Let's start with this one. We got a couple slides on this one. This is everybody knows this story. Everybody should have heard this story and should know it pretty well, that on this date in history, 1938, Orson Welles' radio broadcast The War of the Worlds, styled as a news bulletins, caused scattered panic and listeners believed to be real Martian invasions underway in New Jersey. Let's see. I think I went the wrong way. So here's the other ad or the other display. Has a family sitting around the radio with gasping. So it's basically the same thing. The radio play sparked nationwide panic. Orson Welles broadcasted The War of the Worlds, not as a story, but as a series of live news bulletins detailing Martian invasion. Listeners who missed the introduction believed the fictional attack on New Jersey was real, causing chaos. Now, the sad thing about this is that, like this said, people who didn't hear the beginning, saying that this is just a theatrical play or radio show, some of those people actually jumped from high rises thinking it was the end of the world. So that's the sad part about this story.
Good night, sweet bear. Have a good sweet sleep.
Yeah, good night. So that's sad. Interesting story, but sad.
And then,
Did you know?
no, did you know?
I didn't know till I saw this. I know now. That a giant virtual library now exists inside Minecraft, filled with articles, journals, and press freedom reports from countries where media is censored. So you can go online, or you can go into Minecraft and go to the virtual library, and you can search your heart's desired, even in a media censored country. And you can find news articles that they don't necessarily maybe want you to hear or read inside this virtual library. So there you go, a giant virtual library. That might be coming to countries nearest you the way all this is going.
They're going to start boycotting games over in some countries.
Maybe they could probably restrict the access to Minecraft, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We talked about the white butterfly, the monarch, the other day. Did you know that a special super generation of monarch butterflies makes an unbelievable 2,800-mile journey from Canada to Mexico? They live up to 9 months to complete the one-way trip that takes their descendants multiple generations to reverse. So they basically take this one-way trip, 2,800 miles. I guess they have their their youngs, and then they have to make their way back to Canada, the next generations or whatever, and then it's just like an endless cycle. Then it repeats itself. But there's one generation they call the super generation that makes that initial trip.
Wow.
So future generations will know it. And that's the monarch butterfly. And we were just talking about them the other week.
Hmm.
Let's see. What else do we got? So we just celebrated Halloween.
Or people did.
Did you know that Harry Houdini died on October 31st in 1926?
Hmm.
His death was from a ruptured appendix following a surprise punch to his stomach. The escape artist who debunked physics never delivered a secret message to his wife from the afterlife.
Oh.
So he had an appendix problem or something going on, and he used to have college kids or people who showed up. He could tighten up his stomach and get punched and be perfectly fine. Well, he was having appendicitis or whatever, and evidently he wasn't ready when the college kid supposedly punched him, and the kid ruptured his appendix or made it worse than what it was. And that's how he died. So here's the other slide that goes along with that. It says, on this date, October 31st, 1926, master escape artist Harry Houdini died on Halloween. His death followed a backstage punch and a ruptured appendix, leading his wife to hold seances for a decade, waiting for a secret code from beyond. So does anybody else have...
Was it a secret code to the money?
No, it was a special word that if he came back from the dead to visit his wife, only him and her knew what that word was to say, okay, the afterlife is real, or that you can come back and visit. But she had many, many seances, and that word never, ever came from any seance or visited from the real Harry Houdini. So that word was never, ever spoken during a seance. So I just wonder how many couples ever have that. Is there a special word that other couples, I wonder, have said, if I come and visit you, this is the word that you will know that it's really me?
Oh, Dwarf said his wife tried to contact him from the Knickerbocker Hotel rooftop here in Hollywood.
Well, she had seances all over. Everywhere.
Wow.
Of course, he went and debunked seances and stuff because he didn't believe, since he was like a magician. He was skeptical, and he'd go and catch people cheating or using actors or voices, throwing voices like ventriloquism, and people hiding in the dark because usually they were in the dark or a low lit atmosphere, and so they had people that would sneak in and bang stuff or all kinds of stuff. So there you go. Harry Houdini.
Was Houdini hairy? Was he a Bigfoot?
Oh, maybe he was. Never thought of that. A Bigfoot escape artist. Maybe that's why nobody's ever captured him or found him.
They're all Houdini.
So here's just an interesting one. We always talk about numbers, or people talk about seeing the same numbers all the time on clocks or certain dates that are the same forward as backwards. Stuff like that. Numbers are fun. So here's a bridge. The Charles Bridge was connected Prague's districts since 1402. Its foundation stone was laid at precisely 5:31 a.m. on July 9th, 1357, creating a numerical palindrome 1357975531, believed to give the bridge magical strength.
Beautiful old world building.
Yeah.
Robin
Plus the pyramid up in the sky.
Oh, I didn't see that. Robin wants to know if that's the same as a safe word.
A safe word? No.
Is it the same as a safe word? Blazer said Houdini and the Hendersons.
Houdini and the Hendersons. Oh, that'd be good. I'd watch that movie. I'd watch that.
Houdini and the Hendersons.
So in 1357, they waited till the 9th of July and placed a cornerstone at exactly 5:31 so they could have this palindrome 1357975531. They always say there's magic behind numbers. So there you go. What are those statues of alongside the bridge? Of course, I'm assuming this is an AI picture, so who knows?
Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
That was interesting. Houdini and the Hendersons.
Houdini, that'd be a good show. I'd watch that. I don't know how long I'd watch it. I'd watch it. How about this one? Have you ever heard of William Blake?
I don't know.
Let's see. In 1789, William Blake claimed an angel revealed to him a new way to print books using a self-invented process called relief etching. He wrote and illustrated songs of innocence on copper plates, printing them in colored inks, and hand painted each page with his wife, Catherine. In 1794, he added a companion, Songs of Experience, combining them with as songs of innocence and of experience, showing the two contrary states of the human soul. So he said there was two states of the soul, innocence and experience. Each copy was a work of art, no two alike. Every page was alive with color. Only a few dozen survive. Each one is a visions made tangible, Blake's poetry and prophecy fused into a book unlike any of the worlds have ever seen before. So that is one of the illustrations that he hand painted and his wife drew from the book. There's the American Prophecy by William Blake, 1793. And you can find these books. They have reprints of them, I believe, and I think you can find possibly the original copies of them in Library of Congress.
Whoa.
There's one of the angels pictures.
Lucifer.
Oh, he's chained.
What year did you say this was?
It depends on what you're talking about, but that last book was 1793. Oh, are you thinking, oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah. I'm still staying 250 years or 500 years. Whoa, that one's creepy. Wow.
Maybe they're not all angels. Maybe it is Satan. I don't know. That says Jerusalem at the bottom of it.
Dum dum dum. And Jason likes your shirt.
Oh, likes my owl.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was a Temu shirt, but I doubt they have them anymore. Got that on Temu.
Yeah.
And he wants to know what we're smoking. We smoke Captain Black cigars. Girl smokes the sweets. It's kind of like a Swisher sweet. And I smoke the vanilla. And they're more of a pipe tobacco than a cigar tobacco. So that's what we smoke. We smoke Captain Blacks.
So this says, when he had so spoken, I beheld the angel who stretched out his arms, embracing the flame of fire.
Embracing the flame of
He
fire.
was consumed and arose as Elijah. Note, the angel who is new became a devil. So I guess it's all about, and here down here it says the Bible of hell.
Still makes you wonder. He's talking about when he was released.
So I'm not saying go out and get this book, but
No.
it was interesting that he hand painted them and supposedly had dreams of. So I don't know if he was having satanic dreams or if he was actually having dreams of angels, because it said dreams of angels, but I'm
go
kind
back
of
to the
that now.
Go back to the second to the last. Robin says it looks like a Masonic pointer compass thingy on that one dude's hand.
All right. The second to the last. Second to the last?
I think, well, maybe.
Well, I'll just bring it. Yeah, it does.
Someone had something in a hand.
Yeah. It does look like a Mason. It does look like the Mason symbol.
It does.
Has stars. Has a crescent moon. Oh, that's going the wrong way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stars.
I don't know what this guy is carrying up here. The world? Is that the world? Looks like the world. I don't know. That's a Stonehenge or some kind of circle looking.
Looks like Stonehenge. But there's a few of them, though, right?
There is. There's more than one.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually more posts outside of Stonehenge that goes around the circle. But then there's a second site that has a smaller Stonehenge or like place. And then the U.S. has a Stonehenge. And other countries have other places that look like a Stonehenge.
The one that has the world or whatever he's holding, he looks like he's in the middle of like a Stonehenge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
Okay, so he's got the compass. What is that? A giant hammer in his other hand?
Yeah, he's got a hammer and then he's got the compass.
Hammer and a compass.
Or what we used to call a compass, or a protractor, not a protractor, but a compass, yeah. Now, I'm not sure what this guy or woman, whatever it is, with this going across its hands and then flowing down.
Looks like dripping blood.
I don't know if it's a veil. Kind of looks like a veil. Could be. But what's that? I mean, why is it pointed? I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of symbolism in this painting, but so I don't know. It's not on my required reading list, so
Uh,
I probably won't check it out. But I thought the paintings were interesting until now. This is the first time I've actually really looked at them, so
yeah,
I think they're a little satanic.
that's too dark for me.
So
Don't
there
like
you go.
some of the dark stuff.
If you're interested, it's William Blake. So I'm sure if you type in William Blake 1700s books, you'll find it, but I probably won't be searching for it.
Dora said fig leaves didn't exist then.
Evidently not.
Oh my.
So I came across a site, and we'll probably start, if they have more stories, we'll probably start reading these also.
Mad Pack says Muhammad is moon god, the sun god, and the equalizer in the middle. He's wondering.
All right.
Moon god, sun god, and the equalizer. Still dark for me.
Well, look at Hillbilly Herb put up 1, 2.
It's 112, 21.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Those three numbers just in different orders. It's been a few months too.
Wow. So this one's kind of a paranormal. What is a paranormal thing? So this is about a photo off of a security camera. It says, I bought this truck in 1979 Ford truck last October from an older lady. One night, my backyard camera caught what looked like somebody sitting in the front seat. I tried to find a full video of me going outside with a flashlight to check the passenger side, but I couldn't. When I looked inside, I didn't see anything, but my wife said the image was still showing on the camera. So while he was looking at the truck, he didn't see nothing, but his wife was still seeing the person sitting there.
The night vision was showing it, but he couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I have the photos. I downloaded the photos, so I'll show them. The photos were taken before I went outside. 2 days later, I showed them to a woman I bought the truck from. She said, that's my husband who passed away a while ago. That was his favorite truck. I can even see his beard in the picture.
Oh my.
A few days later, I sold the truck. It was just too creepy for me.
I think I'd sell it too.
So
or run it off a ridge or, oh my.
So here's the pictures that went with the story.
Oh, wow.
So you can see and what looks like a silhouette there.
Yeah.
This is his original picture. You can see, just like our cameras, they have all the things on the screen that you can move in and out. And so there's his buddy sitting in the truck.
Wow.
And then there's a closer picture of what you could see on camera. But he said when he went out to examine the truck, he couldn't see nobody in there. But at the same time, his wife says, nope, still on the camera. So I like stuff like this. So if I can find more stuff like this, we'll start talking about not only the cryptids and weird stuff, but we'll be trying to show pictures and true paranormal experiences that people have had.
And look how many guests we've had that they've said that they grew up in a haunted house.
Yeah, we got Roger and Mr. E. Justin said he grew up in a haunted house, and
what's his name from UK?
UK.
Mark Ollie.
Mark Ollie grew up in a haunted house. So here we have Ninja Box says, I believe it. I saw my dad after he died on an older video camera we used to have outside in the front yard a couple of weeks after he passed.
Wow.
And Robin was saying that she sees 123 repeatedly.
Or just the number 23.
I always saw 444 or 1111.
Well, that's what I had for years. Now it's switching to these different numbers.
But I don't ever see the sequence like you see 3 2, or unless you bring it up and I look and I see it, 3 2 1 1 2 3.
There's those few times I look up on the clock and 3:21 or 1:23 or 12:13. So it's 1 2 1 3. They're just those numbers in different orders.
So Robin rented a haunted apartment for 3 years. What did you see or experience, Robin?
Didn't know when you signed the lease. I don't think they warned you like, oh, by the way, this place is haunted if you still want to lease it.
Her license is 444. What was it? When I went to work that one day, I stopped at the gas station and
It was a 444.
It was a 444, and then on the receipt it said it was 1111 or something, or it was the exact same thing. I had both numbers that I always saw, 444 and 1111, was on that receipt. One was the time, and one was the amount.
Mad Pax's car is 0123.
Oh, and I don't know if I still have that receipt somewhere or I got rid of it.
Dwarf's number is 420.
420.
Imagine that, Dwarf.
420 every day. I wonder why.
It's always 420. And turn it around. It's 24 hours a day. 420. It's always 420.
It's always 420. It's 420 somewhere.
Oh, I want to know, hey, Hillbilly, how's your sticky fingers? Did you ever get rid of all the stickiness? Dwarf said you got stuck on a wall.
Stuck on a wall. What were those? Wally wall walkers?
When is it not 420? Wall walkers, what'd you say?
We used to get those little rubber things where they'd stick to the wall and they'd slowly tumble down the wall.
Yeah.
I think they were called Wally wall walkers or something. I don't know.
Then they got too dirty and icky. They wouldn't stick anymore.
So here's another beautiful flower.
Oh, my gosh.
Looks like an octopus to me, but they said it's a bearded iris.
What country is that in?
I don't know.
Wow. Can you imagine what the flowers are going to look like in heaven if we've got things like this in other countries? Oh,
so
my goodness.
It's a bearded iris. Says full sun to partial shade. Likes 50 to 75 degree weather. But it does not tell me where it comes from.
Does it open up and spit some kind of poison at you?
It kind of looks like something that'd be on the Addams Family or something.
I know. It's just going to open up in the middle and get you.
So I don't know where the bearded iris is located or most common.
Wow. That almost looks like AI, but...
Well, I know it does look like AI to me, especially the octopus part, but supposedly, I guess we'll have to Google and see if it's really a...
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. Yeah, that was little shop of horrors.
One more round of mixed lowers and popcorn next week, then catch up on the trimming. And then you won't have sticky fingers anymore.
So we talked about Betty and Barney Hill, I think, last week or a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I found another couple. Cute couple. Which is, it says, on this day in 1956, October 29th, Howard Minger, a sign painter from High Bridge, New Jersey, goes public to the Long John Nebel show on WORAM in New York City with a story of his contacts with Aryan type Venusians and spaceships. Minger reports that his contact started in childhood when he experienced flashbacks of a life of another world and sightings of flying discs. In 1932, he met his beautiful blonde woman who could read his mind. And in 1946, he again sees her stepping out of a flying saucer.
Huh.
She is supposedly 500 years old.
Oh my!
Although she looks 25, he takes a ride in one of the spaceships on August 4th, 1956. And many contacts follow after that. In 1957, he releases an album of authentic music from another planet, featuring a narrative by Minger and a bland piano music written by his wife, Connie, under her nom de plume, Marla Baxter, sister of the blonde spacewoman he had met earlier.
She does look like an alien.
So in 1959, his book From Outer Space to You, an account of his meetings with space people, is published by Gray Baker's Saucerian Press. So I just thought that was kind of interesting since we talked about Barney and Betty. I thought this was kind of a cool story of another couple. And I had never heard this story before, especially about her being 500 years old, but looks like she's 25.
Robin says he looks like Valiant Thor.
Oh.
And she said the two women with Valiant Thor was gorgeous blondes. Stranger at the Pentagon.
Oh, okay.
And he's smoking a pipe.
Betty's granddaughter fight in the UFC. And I didn't know that. Betty and Barney's, or Betty's granddaughter?
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I think they're both aliens.
So there you go. 1956, if you want a record, authentic music from another planet, or if you just want to read the story From Outer Space to You.
I wonder if the music's still out there.
I'm assuming you could find it. I mean, you can find anything. So it says in 1957, he releases an album, Authentic Music from Another Planet. So there you go.
Dum dum dum. Yeah.
That might be interesting to find.
Yeah, I've never heard of that couple.
Let's see. I think that's my last one, actually.
Oh no.
I think. Let me look. Let me make sure. Well, I have a couple, but they're not really spooky or anything. So everybody's heard of Scientologists. I know Robin and Bigfoot Dwarf, since you live out in LA. I know you guys know about Scientology. I think I said this to Robin. She already knew it.
Creepy. What was their little alien's name?
So Zeno or something.
Zeno or something like that.
Yeah. So L. Ron Hubbard fought a 3-day World War II naval battle against a phantom enemies, wasted tons of ammunition on false sonar readings, then accidentally shelled Mexico. He was swiftly removed from his command.
Is that
So
right?
the glorious Scientology leader battled nobody and accidentally broke a peace treaty or a international incident with Mexico by shelling their waters or their
Gosh.
and he swiftly was removed from command.
Blazer found the link to authentic music from another planet. There you go, guys.
There you go.
There's the link.
So the article that goes with this, a little short thing, a little blurb says, when the founder of Scientology commanded a warship, chaos followed. L. Ron Hubbard's World War II naval career included a 68 battle against an enemy that didn't exist, massive waste of ammunition, and accidentally attacking Mexico. This is a true story of one of the most bizarre military disasters you've never heard about.
Mad Pax, as in just now? Either they are claiming an asteroid or something just hit the moon.
What? Well, I'm sure there'll be all kinds of videos out there of it then.
What? Well, there was a couple other comments besides the 3-eye thingy. See if there's anything on YouTube. Don't see anything on YouTube yet. So is it gonna make the moon go off course? You know how many people are probably filming the moon tonight? Wonder if
Well, I watch people all the time on TikTok that have their telescopes and cameras on the moon.
and you can find it on TikTok. Mad Pax just said there is videos coming out.
Yep. But stuff hit the moon. I mean, that's supposedly why the craters are there. I mean, I don't necessarily believe all that, but they say it's been impacted many, many times. I mean, our government's even supposedly hit stuff against the moon to make it ring. So,
And tonight's a full moon and something hit the moon.
Hubbard stole Jack Parsons' lady
And went to the sea.
and went to sea.
Oh. And then click on Robbins.
Yeah, the Sea Organization and the reform rooms for those that have get out of line, no windows, concrete barb. Yeah, and they're all painted blue too. That's what's weird about them guys. Yeah, I've watched many what do they call them? Auditors for Scientology, especially LA and Florida and all the big cities, Chicago. And they're all horrible that how they have elderly people and young kids that get off the street and they get credit cards in their names and steal their Social Security and their Medicare, and it's a whole thing. So
Truman hitting the moon.
what?
Pow, zip, boom, to the moon, Alice.
Oh yeah, the honeymooners. Well, now it makes me want to look on TikTok.
I know. And I don't have TikTok. And there's nothing on YouTube yet. I'll look under news.
Got any of our cameras pointing towards the moon?
I can do the sky one, but it's
But it always like the same though. It won't show any definition of the moon. It's too bright for our
right.
game.
I mean, the sky cam is on it, but it's making a reflection,
Yeah.
so I'm not able to get a clear shot of it.
Now, I wonder, did it, Mad Pax, did you hear, could you see a streak going across the sky, or was it just like from when it hit the moon is all you could see?
I wonder what happens if I zoom in. It's still blurry and fuzzy. Looks like it's got a ring around it tonight, too.
It always has a ring. Last few nights it's had a ring.
Oops, wrong direction. That looks like a light bulb.
Here it says we have an extra moon until 2083.
We have a second moon that's supposed to be visible for a while. That's freaking people out because they've had dreams of two moons. Ooh, now that looks like two moons right now. Oh, that looks wild. Wonder if that's legit or if that's a flare. Or okay.
All right. I don't see anything on TikTok yet. It should have came up in my feed because I watch so many.
Why does the bottom one look like the moon and what is on top?
All right. Well, if I find a video, I'll try to capture it and bring it up sometime, but I don't see anything right at the moment. So, Mad Pax, if you find something, send me a link or send it to Jane or so we can look at it.
Blazer's on it.
Where-
Mad Pax and Blazer's probably on it. Move that bus.
Move that bus. That's funny. Yeah, so I guess we're going to have a second moon for a long time.
That's weird.
So what is it? An asteroid or something that's locked in place?
There's probably a ship that they know about and it's not going to say. They're just calling it another moon.
Oh, all right.
I don't believe anything they're saying anymore these days.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I mean, what can you believe these days? So hard to believe evidence and just I guess they call receipts these days. I guess we're old fashioned. We said evidence. Now it's receipts.
Got to have the receipts, man.
The receipts, man. Yeah, a second moon and everybody's like, la di da.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah. Oh boy. What next?
But if you go back, people talk about ancient civilizations, talk about the time when there was no moon, and they talk about a time when there was two moons.
Mm-hmm.
But we've only known us growing up, or our families or generations have only known of the one moon being there all the time.
And don't they know that this was going to be happening in the future, or just by chance, just we have two moons now. 3 eyes at least.
That's funny, Robin.
Got lonely.
Got lonely. Jessica brought up a thing about 3-eye atlas, that it's you take the IA and the letter 3. So if you go A, B, C is the third letter, then you put it with the IA.
CIA.
And then Atlas.
CIA Atlas or CI.
Tells lies about space, or I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can come up with Atlas for. just like NASA. So is it a hoax? Is they telling us that it's made up? Are they telling us they know about it? It's a government project.
Says the moon, they are now calling it a mysterious light hitting the moon. So I don't know. A mysterious light.
Maybe it's the laser that NASA says they can beam to the moon, but if you look on Google, there's no laser ever made that could go that far.
Mysterious light.
But they say they have a reflector up there that they can shoot and hit the moon with a laser and bounce back. And
We got a pretty good laser. Let's try it.
if you look on Google, there isn't one powerful enough to ever hit the moon. So how does NASA have one? And in 1969,
Can't believe NASA.
what else you got? Chat, what's going on? Never a straight answer. NASA, yep.
How about not a space agency?
Yep.
Truman is playing his flight right
I
again.
had that. I don't know if I still have it.
Truman's
When
playing.
they had the press conference with the astronauts that were supposed to go to the moon.
The what?
Remember, they had a press conference when they announced they were going back to the moon. And the astronaut on video during the press conference said that this will be the first time we've ever went to the moon.
Oh, I did hear something about that. Yes.
And I thought I had the video, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I never brought it to this computer. I was going to bring it up one night and show it to everybody. I clipped it out with all the other junk, so I figured we probably could play the video, but everybody's probably seen it.
It's the National American Swimming Agency.
Yeah, they're supposed to have snorkels as part of the official gear now. Why would you have to have a snorkel?
And yes, Mad Pax, I saw a video just the other day they're talking about in Hebrew it means deception.
And why would they say this is the first time that we've been to the moon?
Well, now they're saying that every single astronaut's a Mason.
Well, yeah. Well, all the original guys, old guys were for sure. I don't know about anybody now.
Now Blazer says it means need another 7 astronauts.
Need another 7 astronauts. I never heard that one. That one's funny.
Wow. Yeah, all the other ones OD'd on Tang.
Oh, Tang, one of my favorites. I like Tang. Used to. That and the little chocolate energy bars. We talked about that before too, growing up, having the NASA stuff.
I always put extra Tang in it, make it stronger.
Keep reading, chat, and talking while I see if I can. There it is. I knew I had it.
Astronauts are remote viewers.
All right, let me see if I can download this to the computer real fast, and we'll show it for the heck of it. We did get in trouble. Not in trouble. We got marked for the music behind the Patty video we showed.
That short few seconds we got.
Yeah, they said it was copyrighted, but no mark against the channel. But
come on,
it was for the music. It wasn't for the video. I was kind of worried about the video itself, but not the music.
Man.
But it's on YouTube. It's on there already.
Right.
So why do you get in trouble for replaying something that you want to talk about? We said for discussion and for entertainment purposes, and yet it's already on YouTube, but they tell us we get a mark against us for playing something that's already on their channel all over the place.
Oh well, at least it's not an actual strike.
No, I'm leaving it up there for a while just so everybody can watch it. then I'll just go through and edit the song out, but you can still leave the video and take the song out.
Yeah, like Blake just said. So why is the video on YouTube then?
Yeah.
And then you see other channels just show things and show things and show things and show things.
But they might not care. Maybe they're getting marks or saying, hey, this is copyright, but it doesn't affect your channel, and they just don't care, so they just keep doing it. I don't know.
And then you're
let me find this video again. See if we can do it again this week.
And you're shadow banned.
Where are you?
Keisha. Quiet.
No, I won't be able to find it. There it is.
Do 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 do. I'll probably get copyright for that song too. I better stop whistling.
Yeah, cut it out. What are you, crazy? All right, let's see if we can bring her up.
Stupid YouTube. They'll probably start getting us for hate speech against YouTube.
Yeah, how dare you?
(1967) Chevys, Moon Tuff.
19 took my Chevy to the levee.
But the levee was dry.
All right, let's see if we can bring this up without getting in trouble. But who knows?
Make sure the sound's off.
No, you got to hear the sound because you got to hear the guy say it.
Oh. You're going to get us in trouble.
This is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. Like, we should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome.
So they had a press conference of all the astronauts that are supposed to be in the program that's going to be able to go to the moon. And this guy says,
this is the first time we're going to send humans to the moon, and we're going to have humans in low Earth orbit. That is awesome. Like, we should, as humanity, we should take a brief moment to go, that's awesome.
Maybe they weren't human the first time.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Gee, maybe we didn't go to the moon. Oh my gosh, I got a cryptid behind me. Look at that.
Oh. You sure it's still the dog underneath that blanket?
Oh my gosh. She loves her blankets. She was asleep for a while.
So yeah, and there's more to that video. Other astronauts say other weird stuff too about going to the moon and first time and
we still aren't. They can't get past that belt. Dum dum dum.
So it is strange for a national public release news conference, and he says that the first time we'll be sending humans to the moon.
Oh. You mean we aren't conspiracy crazy idiots? Huh? Yeah.
So there you go. I don't know.
Just like they lost all of their paperwork and stuff. And
some guy I saw online did an interview, and he went to a garage sale and bought film canisters. And when he got home, it was footage of the moon project. It was of the supposedly the films that they lost and said they don't have no more. This guy supposedly bought them at a garage sale.
Would some janitor clean a whole room out and take it to Goodwill or something?
Maybe they threw it away by mistake, and it ended up in a dumpster, and somebody went dumpster diving and found it, or maybe somebody said, no, we're not throwing these away, and they took them home. And generations later, somebody else is selling them because they don't know what the heck they are.
How many times have they said, like, oops, we lost all the information?
I mean, I believe that. I mean, it could happen, I guess, because when I was in high school, I was picked by the shop teacher to clean out this old room that they don't use anymore because he wanted to start using it for something. And it had benches and drawers and all kinds of stuff like you'd seen in a normal shop. And I started cleaning out this cabinet, and there was film canisters. So I grabbed a couple of them because he just said, throw everything in a dumpster. We don't need any of this crap. So I took them home, and believe it or not, it was my dad's graduation from high school on that film.
Oh.
So I stayed home. I was sick. So that was like a Friday. Then I was sick the next week because there was more reels of film. I only grabbed two. One was of a baseball game from the 1940s, and the other one was my dad's graduation from the 1940s.
And you went back, and there's no more film, right?
I went back, and they had somebody else clean it out while I was gone. So all those films disappeared. So I don't know what was on them, but there was a lot of them.
Wow.
So it could have been more graduations, more school events. It could have been, who knows what was on them. But what are the chances of me finding my dad's graduation?
Right.
That was going to be thrown away.
Wow.
So I assume that maybe somebody cleaned out NASA thinking they were old junky tapes, and it was actually the authentic fake moon landing, or whatever you want to call it, real moon landing, fake moon landing, moon mission, and somebody threw them out, and somebody else eventually ended up with them. So they're out there. You can find them online, the footage. So how is NASA showing us footage from the moon landing if they don't have it no more?
Because they're not telling us the truth. Oh, well.
So the funny thing is, I made copies of it, had appropriate music for the time period of when my dad graduated, 1940. I made VH tapes for all my siblings. So my two sisters, my brother, each got a tape. I got a tape. And I assume it was my brother. I don't know, but it's on the internet now. And it says some other people reposted it. It says some guy found these in the dumpster. Well, no, I didn't find them in the dumpster. I stopped them from going to the dumpster. But it even has the one tape even has a lady in it that was in the 1940s was a outdoors enthusiast. She loved rock climbing, mountain climbing, and she was really a figure around town here in our small town. And she's in this film, and they're walking around downtown. You see all the storefronts from 1940s, what our little town looked like back then. So it's a really neat. It's a really neat tape. I wish I would have uploaded it to the internet or kept control of it, but now it's out there in the wild. And
Out there in the wild. Check this out.
poor guy. I know.
Oh.
Good thing the moon's made out of cheese. At least you'll have something to eat. Maybe that's how the craters got there. That guy's been up there eating all those years.
I'm just glad there's a bunch of us out there that's actually awake to a lot of this. You start mentioning the fake moon landing, people get all bent out of shape, just like flat Earth, round Earth. Moon cheese.
Blazer. Blazer said he cleaned out a room in Pearl Harbor. World War II. Had to make copies in duplicate and triplicate. Duplicated in triplicate. Yeah, see, they always do that stuff in military, and I can't imagine why NASA wouldn't have duplicate and triplicate copies of everything. That does not make sense, especially something so remarkable and amazing as supposedly the moon landing, and they lost everything. Supposedly they don't even know where the moon rocks are. They're probably in somebody's garden or landscape, or
Probably got thrown outside. Why do we have a box full of rocks and they just throw them outside?
well, that unless you have something else to talk about, Jane, or anybody in chat, that's about all I have for the night.
Nope, I was thinking about 3 hours instead of 4. Lack of sleep. I'm going to bed soon.
Yeah, we got to get up, and it's supposed to be nice out tomorrow. Hopefully it's not going to rain or anything, and we'll get some more fall prep and winter prep going on. And I think the kids are coming over tomorrow to do some stuff. So, someone made a dagger from one of those moon rocks. That's interesting.
Moon rocks.
They are probably from New Mexico desert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has been a good show. You found some interesting stuff this week.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been finding some new places or pages or reels and stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to
Moon rocks get smoked.
yeah. So maybe we'll be able to bring some more ghost or paranormal stuff like that. Guy's used truck that he bought that still had a passenger evidently, or come with the vehicle.
Garo, are you building the eave on the barn? Are you talking about the awning?
Oh, I got the awning's up.
Yeah, we ordered an awning. It's over the small door going in because the snow and ice drips down and then ices up the door, and I'm out there kicking the heck out of the door to try to break the ice just to get inside.
Actually, we did the order. Me and Jane's son, or our son, put the awning up and came out really nice. Then I hung 2 lights up in the shop. So I climbed, believe it or not, climbed up a 20-foot ladder to hang the lights. Wish I had scaffolding, but.
And you fixed my broken chicken door.
Yep, we redid the chicken pen.
Tore down the
We had
wall.
to kick all the poor babies out, so they wouldn't get stomped on or got out loose when we had the door off to rearrange stuff. So
now I can't call them kids. They're in their 30s. Our son, his wife, they're going to take over most of the garden next year. So they're going to help me clean out the goat pen with the goat poop and broken up straw and, a nice compost or whatever. And they're going to get wheelbarrows and fill up that garden area for the winter time.
So they have Alex's Gardens as a YouTube channel. So they will probably be filming what they do in the prep work and the growing throughout the next season from our garden, which is going to become their garden. I guess technically it'll be their garden since they'll be growing stuff there.
I think he said he was going to do some filming.
You might see us. You'll probably see our chickens and goats and who knows what else. But
thank you, Blazer. Yeah, that's our our daughter-in-law's channel, and my son does the filming, and I guess she does some of the editing for the shorts, but the longer videos he's the one that does the editing on.
So I still want to get some more topsoil and maybe some mushroom compost from a place outside town. So I'll get up. We'll probably go get a truckload of mushroom compost, because here in Illinois, not too far from us, there's if you've ever had the green mushrooms in cans or the little mushrooms in cans, they grow them. And so they take the compost from that soil and they sell it. So we might, I'm thinking about going and we did that once before and it seemed to help the garden. So I don't know, probably get a truckload of mushroom compost and put it on before winter hits and let it sink into the soil, and hopefully the nutrients from the straw and the chicken poop and then mushrooms. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I was wondering if we had to go down to the hardware store and see what they have left for this year and see what kind of bargain they'd give us
on a pallet of dirt
on whatever they got left. They had mushroom compost, they had manure, I mean, and then just topsoil. I mean, whatever they got left.
They probably put them in the warehouse and just save them until next spring. Probably. I don't know. Unless somebody comes in and says, "Hey, I want a bag of potting soil," they probably still have it.
She might sell them cheap.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to go talk to her.
Yeah. Blazer smoking compost again.
Yeah. Can you smoke it?
Oh, alpaca manure.
I'm assuming.
Oh, alpaca manure would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah. There used to be an alpaca farm here close by, Emu Farm. But I can imagine if there's a will, there's a way. You could probably smoke anything. I don't know if it'd be good for you or. So Jane's going to be jumping her coffee grounds in there in that area for her, especially her strawberry area.
Yeah, I got a little strawberry patch here. I need to transplant some strawberries next year, so I'm working on an area through the winter, and then I'll work it up in the spring and transplant some strawberries that are growing wild that are not supposed to be growing in certain areas in the yard and by the barn.
So we have two TV towers we need to put up. I don't know if we'll get it done this year. Hopefully I'll get one up.
I know.
One's ready to go. I just need to get it.
We're starting to run out of time.
Yeah. So we have one TV tower now on the house, the main house. And then I have the TV tower that I took to my mom and dad's when I was in my teens, that I carried it halfway across town, through the fields, through the neighborhoods. Here's a 20-year-old kid carrying a full TV tower by himself, dragging it across, carrying it on my back, on my shoulder, across the neighborhoods, over the dales, through the rivers I went, and got it to my mom and dad's, put it up, and had a CB antenna for a while, then a scanner antenna on it for a while. And
that's the one we took down years ago.
Yep. So that's behind the barn. That one's ready to go. Then the one I just acquired from our neighbor who didn't want their tower no more is in really good shape. But the mounting bracket's going to have to be modified. And so we could have two TV towers, one on each side of our big barn. So maybe we can mount cameras or maybe a Martin house or something on them. And that was a cat thumping. At least
that was a big rattle.
At least that's what I'm going with. I'm thinking it's a cat scratching and thumping the floor at the same time.
Say earthquake?
Maybe. So anyway, we could have two towers up sometime with maybe new camera positions on them. So maybe you'll get a better look, higher perspective.
See, they even heard that. That seemed more than a cat shaking upstairs or scratching. That was a.
No, but you know how they scratch with one and then they're
right.
I think that's what it was, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
It's a cat. It's a cat. It's a cat.
That's what I'm going with. I'm saying it's a cat. So
it's a cat. It's a cat.
Unless,
Nothing else is
unless
up
it's that poltergeist behind you.
there. Barely see
Still
her.
there?
Yeah, her head's out. Oh, there she is. Oh, you look sleepy.
Oh.
She's,
Go back to sleep.
she's sticking her nose back into the blanket. Please let that be a cat.
Harry the Henderson cat. I saw a meme the other day about a 3-eye atlas, and it says finally a close-up of the inhabitants of the 3-eye comet, and it was Alf. It was Alf looking out the window.
Alf.
Yeah. So Alf's coming back on the comet. Oh, Rose says Bigfoot's excited about the new tower. They'll be able to climb it. So anyway, I got to get those up. I don't know. I carried the one tower all by myself in my early days, but I don't know if I can necessarily do that now, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. That one's ready to go though. All I have to do is get that one upright and against the barn and put some big lag screws or bolts into the main support of the barn and should be ready to go. But the other one, I have to modify the bracket, so it's going to take longer.
Winter is coming.
So we'll see. We'll see if this old man can still heft the tower by himself or put it up. We'll see what happens.
We have our 32-year-old son helping us, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alf's girlfriend is Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Melmac.
Yeah, he's from Melmac. Alf is from Melmac. Where Mork is from Ork.
Yeah, look at all the alien shows that they pushed on us when we were kids.
I wonder why they had Alf wanted to eat cats. What's behind that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, V, the final battle.
Oh, V. All right, everybody. I think we're going to call it for the night. And like I said, we need to try to get some sleep tonight so we can get up and get stuff done and make a little more fall prep, winter prep, garden stuff.
And don't forget Sunday we got OCST Harold coming on the show.
Yeah, we'll be talking some Bigfoot stories and experiences and
Again. It's like the last four we've been on a Bigfoot roll.
I think we have. We've been on a Bigfoot roll, and for a long time we really didn't have many guests talk about Bigfoot.
Right.
We had a few here and there. We had Bigfoot Dwarf and some other people. And
Blazer's getting snow.
I know I told you the other day I saw something, or today I told you I saw something about somebody saying next week we're supposed to get snow in Chicago or upper Illinois. I hope it stays up there for a while longer, but
it's getting close.
We're ready. If we get some more stuff done this week.
Yeah, if we can just get some straw in the garden, we'll be good.
So if it snows, it snows. Maybe this will be one of the years where it snows and melts and goes away, and you can do a little bit, and it snows and melts, goes away.
So on that note.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
No. All right. So we love everyone. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and hanging out with us. Lifting our spirits, making us smile and laugh.
Yeah, it's always fun to hang out with you guys. You guys are so much fun in chat. And I try to find interesting stuff, and Jane does too. And hopefully hopefully it doesn't dry up, but I'm assuming the way the internet is, there'll always be something weird to talk about. But
The way this world's going, yeah, there's daily weird stuff happening.
so thank you, everybody. We love you very much. We appreciate you coming and hang out. Like we always say, share us out, get some more people in here like-minded that you think will have fun and enjoy this kind of stuff. And hopefully like I said, we'll have some more paranormal, some more strange animals, flowers, plants, whatever the subject is, we'll try to bring it. And keep looking up, everybody.
And keep your vibrations high.
We love you. We'll see you next time.
Boop, 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 boop.
Sunday.
Yeah.
OCST.
Psh.